গুড ইভিনিং আৰু সকলোকে নমস্কাৰ। মোৰ অইন এটি ভিডিঅ'লৈ আপোনালোক সকলোকে স্বাগতম জনালোঁ। আজি মই লৈ আহিছোঁ এটা ষ্টৰিটো লিখিছে মোৰ ল'ৰাই আৰু সেইকাৰণে ভাবিলোঁ আপোনালোকৰ আগত পঢ়ি শুনাওঁ ষ্টৰিটো যিহেতু সি ইংলিছত লিখিছে সেইকাৰণে মই ষ্টৰিটো ইংলিছতে পঢ়ি শুনাম। কেনেকুৱা লাগিছে আপোনালোকে মোক জনাব। আৰু ষ্টৰিটোৰ নাম হ'ল ইটছ নেভাৰ অ'ভাৰ আনটিল ইউ গিভ আপ। এইটো এটা মৰেল ষ্টৰি হয় আৰু ষ্টৰিটো এজনী ছোৱালীৰ ওপৰত। চ' ষ্টৰিটো ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছোঁ মই। চ' নামটো হ'ল ইটছ নেভাৰ অ'ভাৰ আনটিল ইউ গিভ আপ। স্নেহা ৱাজ এ স্মাৰ্ট য়ং গাৰ্ল এণ্ড এন এক্সেলেণ্ট ডান্সাৰ হু নেভাৰ টুক প্ৰাইড ইন হাৰ টেলেণ্ট। Thus, no matter how small or insignificant an event or contest was, she never skipped practice as it was the only way for her to satisfy herself. She lived with her sister Richa and her grandmother, as the sisters lost their parents at a very young age. So Sneha only had Richa and grandma to call family. She also knew that she had to soon start earning for her family as her grandmother was growing old. This sense of responsibility and will of fire made her work hard day and night. With the perseverance, she finally qualified for inter-district competition. She and her family was overjoyed, as even reaching the semi-finals could not only bring her fame but also sponsors allowing her to support her family. However, as they say, nothing lasts for long. A tragedy awaited them. One uneventful night, as the sisters returned home from a party, they saw their grandma lying unconscious on the floor. They were horrified and immediately called an ambulance. Upon reaching the hospital, the doctor with a heavy heart declared that their grandma had already been dead before they reached the hospital. The girls were heartbroken, but Sneha didn't have much time to mourn, as the dance competition was in 2 weeks. So with a heart burdened with grief, she returned to practice upon being encouraged by Richa. Humans can never justify or understand God's will. One night, while practicing, Sneha began thinking about her grandma, how she had asked her and Richa to stay home that night. Filled with guilt, she started crying and lost focus. She kept dancing unmindedly. This unmindedness caused her something she couldn't even imagine. She lost her balance and sprained her ankle terribly. Sneha was completely heartbroken. She had to face one tragedy another. Her sprained ankle caused her participation in the contest. Those incidents had a heavy impact on her mind. The once cheerful and happy girl became cold and depressed. She gave up on her dreams and took a job to support her and her sister. Richa often came to tears whenever she saw her depressed sister. This went on for more than a year. Richa was now about to start college. She had determined of starting a new life. She could no longer see her sister hating herself, her life, and even God. So one day Richa woke up early in the morning and dragged Sneha out of the bed while she was still sleepy. Sneha was tired and confused. Richa put on a song on the phone and kept it on a table. She then took Sneha's hand and started dancing. Sneha thought that Richa was just trying to annoy her, but then she felt a spark in her heart. She felt joy after a long time, and so she started dancing along. After a few minutes, both of them were tired and fell to the ground. Richa then asked her if it hadn't felt good. Sneha understood what Richa was trying to say. So, from the next day onwards, she started dancing again, practicing till late at night and getting to work early in the morning. Her hard work paid off. She nailed the selections for the district dance contest that year. She was now ready to accept that dance was in her destiny. She was determined to win. Soon the day of the contest had arrived. Now it was her chance to redeem herself. She was fully concentrated and worked and earned her way to the semi-finals. Her opponent was declared to be the 4th-time champion. She wasn't tense one bit and was ready to face her. As both of them started dancing in their designated areas on the stage, Sneha realized the cost of not practicing for a year. In comparison to her opponent, Sneha was not as flexible and swift. Soon the results came, and though sad, it was what she expected. Sneha couldn't reach the finals. However, she was not disheartened. She was now more confident than ever. Despite failing, she didn't lose her smile and was even more determined to win the contest next year. So this is the story. And the moral of the story is life is full of ups and downs. So it is what make us become better people. These ups and downs only help us to become a better people. So এইখিনি আছিলে গল্পটো কেনেকুৱা লাগিছে আপোনালোকৰ জনাব আজিৰ কাৰণে ভিডিঅ'টো এইখিনি আছিলে নেক্সট ভিডিঅ'ত আকৌ লগ পাম তেতিয়ালৈ ধন্যবাদ নমস্কাৰ